Hi there, this is Thad from Steps by Faith Ministry and the BOC Support Network. Well, I don't know about you, but back in the day, whenever I used to simply just go to church, I didn't really study the Bible at all. I would be sitting there listening to the pastor giving the message, and suddenly, I'd be sitting there listening, just enjoying it, and suddenly I'd hear this word. It was what I call a churchy word. It was something that sounded important, but it wasn't part of everyday language, and I didn't understand what it meant. Of course, I never really took the time to look it up either, so that was part of my fault, but I never really had it explained, never really understood it, and it was very confusing for me. I'd be listening to a message and I had no clue what it meant. So today's churchy word that we're going to talk about is the word glorify. So glorify, in very simple terms, means to make God popular. Pretty much what it means. You are taking him from the ground level, so to speak, and raising him up so that others can see the amazing things that he's doing in your life. You are thanking him for doing the amazing things that he's doing in your life. So by glorify means to thank, it means to honor. In fact, I like going back to the Greek. The Greek word for glorify is doxazo. Doxazo. It means to praise, to glorify, to honor, to give thanks, to raise up, and to be able to say, thank you so much. God does a lot of things in our lives. He does everything from the very, very simple, what we consider simple, like just providing air, food, and water. He does things that are really complicated, like connecting all these little dots of people, making paths cross, and then he does these things that are you can't even explain it. It's just amazing. And as a Christian, as a follower of Christ, whenever we see God working in our lives, we know it's his hand that is doing it. We know that he is doing amazing things in our lives. So we want to give thanks to him. We want to say, Lord, Father God, thank you so much for doing these amazing things in our lives, in my lives. Thank you for making these paths cross, for providing in this way, for teaching me something, for molding me into something, for teaching me a lesson today. I want to lift you up for everyone else to see. I want to glorify you so that other people can see the amazing things that you're doing in my life, so that they will be able to be reminded if they're having a hard time, or if they're not a believer, if they're not a Christian, that they will then be pointed to you, that they will be able to be open to seeing your work in their lives, that they will be led to the cross, that they will be led to salvation, that they'll be able to experience the same things that I'm experiencing, because I know that you are doing amazing things, so I again want to glorify you. So that is what the word glorify means. So next time that you are in church and you're listening to a message and the pastor says, you need to glorify God, now you know what that means. It means you need to make God popular in everything that you do, in everything in your day. You need to make God popular. You need to point people to God. So, I hope you enjoyed today's churchy word of the week. So, God bless, and look forward to next time. Thanks.